Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Stephen Bruhl. I'm a full-time cardiologist and the Chief Medical Officer of a busy hospital. But today I'm not talking about medicine. I'm going to show you exactly how I've leaned into AI to dramatically improve my efficiency and the quality of my work. As professionals, we often are drowning in data but starving for insights. Whether you're leading a hospital department or a small business, I don't believe we need to work harder. I believe we need to leverage the AI tools at all of our fingertips to make ourselves more efficient, productive, and accurate. So today I'm sharing the practical workflows I use every day to save about 4 hours per week. And I'm going to show you live right now. All right, let's start with the biggest time sink in the modern workplace, the inbox. We've all had those mornings where we wake up to a long, messy email chain and spend 20 minutes just trying to figure out who is mad at who. Here's how I use Copilot to handle a crisis in about 30 seconds. Okay, so look at this nightmare. I created a fictitious email thread specifically showing you what a bad day looks like in professional leadership. We started with a simple equipment change, and now we have 6 different people CCing legal, IT security, and even boards of directors. We've got accusations of budget fraud, hidden equipment, and a biohazard alert. Usually, I'd have to spend 30 minutes just trying to map out who is accusing who of what, who wants me to do what, and then what I should actually do about it. But watch how we use the AI tools at our fingertips to stop this angry mob in its tracks. So we'll go over here to the right, and under Copilot, we're going to go ahead and say, can you please summarize this email and help me make sense of who is claiming what and what they are asking me to do, and formulate a plan of action with options. So this is something that you could do to try and use AI to help handle this very complicated situation. So we'll go ahead and see what it comes up with. So here's a clear, structured executive summary of this chaotic email thread. And so here's the executive summary. A break room coffee maker upgraded triggered a cascade of conflicting claims involving facilities, surgery, wellness, infection control, IT, and nursing, each citing a different safety, budget, or operational crisis. All parties now expect you to issue a ruling on which machine can legally and safely remain in service, what interim solution maintain staff well-being and avoid a nursing walkout, and what long-term plan meets safety, IT, and electrical requirements. So this kind of breaks down who is saying what. Dave Metric says this. Dr. Miller is claiming this. Sarah Stats is saying this. Here's Becky Bleach from Infection Control and her weigh-in. Kevin Reboot from IT has his weigh-in. They're asking me to, 1, can the espresso machine be kept or must it be disposed of? That's question 1. Can the pod brewer safely remain in use? What device, if any, can be used today to avoid a nursing walkout? Who has authority over appliance decisions, surgery, facilities, infection control, IT, or you? What immediate safety actions are required? What long-term infrastructure plan will avoid future crisis? So again, it goes through all kinds of potential plans of actions, including some options for step 1, immediate use, step 2, interim coverage today, including protecting staff well-being, avoiding nursing facility walkout, questions about electrical connections, long-term plans for facilities, infection control, talks about pros and cons of this option, and then it gives you option B, a different way you could do it, of salvaging the current espresso machine, and it gives you step 1, step 2, and step 3, including pros and cons of this option, and then finally an option C, of 1, 2, and 3 of how you could do this, including the pros and cons of that one. So it then goes ahead and offers me to draft an official response. I can prepare a polished, authoritative email to the entire group regarding your decision, depending on whether I want option A, B, or C. So again, this is a really pretty great way to synthesize a lot of complicated people and emotions, and try and synthesize not just that, but help you get some options that make the most sense, and then help make that plan. So let's go ahead and say I am leaning toward, I'm just going to make this up, plan C, but am worried about the fallout from nursing. How can we be especially sensitive to their concerns? In my email reply. So again, you can customize your responses. And so in this case, the email nursing concerns well-being, fatigue, and fairness. And so it suggests we acknowledge their fatigue and frontier burden, guaranteed immediate uninterrupted caffeine options, and then this email draft will kind of help talk about the whole team with a focus on the nursing to make sure I don't get a walkout today, and then kind of you can summarize it or change it. And so this is a pretty cool summary of a pretty complicated situation that can really help synthesize what otherwise could be a very difficult email to handle. All right, now I want to be completely clear here. That was, of course, a fictitious catastrophe created specifically to show you a worst case scenario involving IT, nursing, physician leaders, and others. But although the drama was made up, the workflow is very real. Now, I don't want you to think that this tool is going to do your job for you or just give you the right answer. Instead, think of it as a smart intern at your side or a 24/7 colleague who never sleeps. It can work fast. It can be incredibly creative, helping you read, sort, and synthesize a mountain of complicated information in seconds. But the final decision is always yours. You are the one that know the actual people, the facts, the unique situations in your organization. Use the AI to brainstorm the action plan, and then use your knowledge as a leader to refine and make it happen. So there you have it. Just one quick example of how AI can simplify your life and make you more efficient, accurate, and effective in your job. If this has been helpful to you, please do me a favor, give this video a like, and consider subscribing to the channel. I plan to add new content every month, sharing practical ways to use tools in your daily work. You don't want to miss the next episode. I'm going to show you how to handle this, a messy notebook. We'll turn messy handwritten notes into structured digital plans in seconds. So hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.